You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is unlikely to go far in his career, even if he sometimes talks about it. He prefers comfort, calm, and good routines over tough challenges or long hours at work. He's not lazy, but he doesn't love hard work or big struggles.
Can he bounce back from failure?
He is unlikely to break down when something goes wrong at work. He stays calm and doesn't let stress get the better of him. You won't see him shout, panic, or withdraw into himself.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
At work, people might see him as serious and a bit blunt. He doesn't go out of his way to be extra friendly or polite, so some might feel he's hard to approach. However, he isn't the type to start fights or cause drama. He keeps his cool even when things get tense.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will quietly feel happy for you rather than feeling jealous or insecure. Though he may not show his excitement in big ways, deep down he cares about your happiness and will appreciate your achievements. He isn't worried about being outshined, and your success doesn't shake his sense of self.
What if you start earning more than him?
He won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He is not the kind to let money shake his confidence or create tension at home. You'll find him steady and accepting, wanting peace rather than power games.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money carefully and likes things to be planned and orderly. You won't find him spending without thinking or making risky choices with savings. Wild spending or impulsive buys aren't his style. Instead, he values a calm and secure household.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can afford and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He is comfortable with his own style and prefers simple, orderly routines over showing off. Instead, he chooses wisely and sticks to what is practical and needed.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind at heart and will show care through small, thoughtful acts, but he is careful with money. He won't be stingy or miserly, but don't expect him to spend freely or make grand gestures just to impress. He believes in helping and supporting those he cares about, but always within his means.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is likely to be open and straightforward about money matters. He prefers things to be clear, planned, and in order. So he will talk about expenses and savings rather than keeping secrets. You won't find him hiding money or controlling every tiny detail just for power.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and not just your responsibility. He likes things to be neat and in order, so he will do his part to keep the home clean and organized. You can expect him to step in when help is needed and not leave all the chores to you.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually help with chores and diapers himself, not just stand by and tell you what to do. He likes things to be tidy and in their place, so he won't shy away from getting his hands dirty for the family's sake. His way is practical help, not empty promises or bossy instructions.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side instead of just arguing to prove he's right. He cares about how you feel and wants the home to be peaceful, not full of fights. If he disagrees, he'll listen more than raise his voice or pick a fight.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and keeps his cool. He doesn't lash out with harsh words or act aggressive, even if he's upset inside. Instead, he might go quiet for a bit, but he won't say things that are meant to hurt you.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has good control over his temper and doesn't blow up easily, even when things go wrong. You won't catch him yelling or starting arguments over small issues.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He cares about keeping peace at home, so he is more likely to admit when he's wrong rather than pointing fingers at you. You won't find him twisting things around or blaming you just to protect his ego.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He cares about your comfort and feelings, so he won't push or pressure you into anything you're not ready for. His way is gentle and thoughtful, and he values trust in the relationship.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares about your feelings and understands that everyone has ups and downs. He doesn't see your no as a rejection of him, but simply respects your needs at that moment.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values peace and kindness in your relationship, so he would never use your personal or intimate experiences to hurt or embarrass you later. Your secrets and private times are safe with him. He sees them as special and important, not as tools to win an argument or make you feel small.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He prefers stability, peace, and meaningful connection over chasing new excitement. You won't find him flirting or looking for attention outside the relationship.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He trusts you and doesn't feel the need to control your actions or keep checking up on you. He values peace and calm at home, so he won't act jealous, suspicious, or try to limit your freedom.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a mask for being controlling. He genuinely wants what's best for you and the family without trying to take over your choices or freedom. You won't feel trapped, watched, or unable to make your own decisions.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do everything by yourself. He believes that raising children and keeping a good home should be shared, not just your responsibility. With him, you'll feel the support of a true partner. not someone who just leaves the hard work to you.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He doesn't shout or get angry easily, even if things go wrong. The children can count on him for steadiness and gentle support, not harsh words or scary reactions.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams and identity outside of family responsibilities. He doesn't expect you to give up your goals or hobbies just because you're a mother.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will support your career now and then later ask you to quit after having a child. He truly values your role as an individual and believes in sharing family responsibilities. If you wish to keep working, he will do his part at home and with the children, making sure you don't have to choose between your dreams and motherhood.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface politeness. He cares deeply and shows kindness through his actions, even if he's not overly talkative or expressive. He may not always use sweet words, but his steady nature and respectful behavior will show that he truly means well. He will make a real effort to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He won't lose his temper, start fights, or say hurtful things, even if the situation is uncomfortable. You can trust him to bring calm and balance, even when there's tension.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who is modern with you in private, but expects you to be a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and doesn't believe in double standards or making you put on a show for others. You won't feel pressured to act differently just to please his relatives.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with his family. He believes in standing by his partner, especially when things are tough. He won't ignore your feelings or leave you to sort things out on your own.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy. While he respects his mother and values family traditions, he does not blindly follow or put her wishes above everything else. In a conflict, he will listen to both sides calmly and try to keep the peace, but he won't ignore your feelings just to please his mother. If you are in the right or need support, he will stand up for you and make sure you feel valued and understood.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is unlikely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and understands the importance of keeping personal matters between the two of you. This approach protects trust and keeps outside opinions from making things more complicated.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man means life is peaceful, steady, and well organized. He's caring and pays attention to your needs, though he might not always show big emotions or excitement.